from the West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go from L.A. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. They're brought out by a former first-rounder and Rookie of the Year runner-up in 2021 out of the University of Alabama. It's Mac Jones.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to the win. Those 2 touchdowns, played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. So first down from the 41. Straight ahead with Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Jones now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep you short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. He has it on the QB sneak. And this one isn't much better, partner. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Here's Williams to start the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Draw play. This is Williams. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now Darnold off the play action. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First down, Seahawks.
Play fake, Darnold. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. And again, it's Darnold. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Darnold with it on third and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Darnold. That's low and bounces short of his man. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Out come the Rams on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Just a yard left to go on second down. To throw, here's Jones. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. First and 10 from the 32.
And the Rams first down.
Up the gut they go with Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Jones steps up, and he's running with it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On second down, a run with Williams. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
The ball carrier taken down at the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Now that's a bummer right there, Kay. Nothing early open on that down. And I'd much rather see him try to go forward, keep fourth down and play. Taking that big a loss, really rules out that kind of decision.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. This one from 42 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to get going once again. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They'll run here on first down. Escapes the defender. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Seahawks.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First and 10, Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Here's Darnold. Short pass brought in. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Here's Darnold to throw. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up. Michael Dixon on the punt. Brought down before the return gets far. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Short side option here. He's running left. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Throwing from the gun here. Throw over the middle, cut by Brown. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They send Nakua in motion left. On 1st down, Jones. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Jones. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. 1st and 10 from the 32. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to the well again. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Rams headed out to the field now, and they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Williams. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Play fake, Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Devin Witherspoon on the coverage.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Williams now on first and 10. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Man in motion here. Jones now to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
So on 4th down, out comes Matt Ariza to boot it away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Play fake, Darnold. On it to the yearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Now he's past the 25. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Complete to Jackson Smith-Njigba. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. It didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's got a lane up past the 30. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. 2nd down now. They need 7. Here's Jones to throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kyron Williams, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Matt Ariza on to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Going on first, here's Darnold. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, Darnold. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Intended for his wideout. It's third.
To throw, here's Darnold. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Spins right by him. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up second and
to throw. Here's Jones.
34-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. Able to find Wicks here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Rams are set to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Has time, he's throwing deep down. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It moves to second and 10.
Second and 10, Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on third down. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first two quarters. As we throw to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins.
And it's Keon Coleman. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Bills move to 2-1. They get the victory here. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers at home to take on Washington.
And it's the veteran Baker Mayfield. He had it working. This one of 5 touchdown passes for the game. The Bucs get the victory. It took them a few weeks, but they win and improve to 1-2. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Lions hang on. They win it 28-21. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen it.
And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 4.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
A gain of 7. First down, Seattle.
1st and 10, Darnold. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Right up the gut. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Gain of 12. First down, Seattle.
From the red zone now. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Darnold. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one misses the tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th snap of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they could check that box.
For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
He fields it from the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Williams on the carry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Now it's Jones out the play action. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Rams.
Jones setting up the play action. He keeps it and takes off.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
The 46-yard line.
They cross the 40 on a nice run. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Short side option here. He's running left. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. This one to Williams out left side. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Julian Love bringing that one to an end.
A gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Jones now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that set.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Rams are set to punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Seahawks offense running out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Pistol snap, Darnold. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and 13.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Pistol now for Jones. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. He's got it. It's downfield near the edge. First and 10 from the 32.
First down. First and 10 at the 32.
Here's Jones to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Seahawks.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He's going to tuck it and run. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Jones. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and the 11th.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks are to come by in this league. Like the best kickers in this league, he's just keeping on with his job. That's a 3rd now. He's knocked through the uprights. 3 at a time's not going to get it done in this game, though. Eventually, they've got to start running them out for some PATs.
Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Going on first. Here's Darnold. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, Darnold. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
Collects this at the 32. And a nice strong effort there on that return to take us to the end of this quarter. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, throw by Jones. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to bring this down to their 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Up the gut they go with Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard
Working from the
line.
gun. Here's Jones. That pass caught by Wicks. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Wicks. That's a gain of 8. Makes
3rd
it
down,
3rd
Jones to
and
throw.
3.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Hits his running back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the
Here's
ticket.
Darnold.
It's 2nd and
It's a screen pass. Charbonnet. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All set now. 1st and 10.
a gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Play fake. Darnold. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And again, it's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Gain of 26 yards there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Seattle.
Plowing up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Down at the 2-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. They give it to him again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the first down.
Defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Running it after the penalty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back to the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Williams to start the drive. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's Jones. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Seahawks and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. 1st and 10, Darnold. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. That's good for a couple of yards, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
First down.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
35-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get sent for 3rd and 6. He'll throw it. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Give him 8 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Seahawks leading by 8. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design quarterback run here. Back to the line they come. Second down. Hand off to the back. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Drawing up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So, yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.